of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice, raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Alright, today is August 3rd, 2022. It is 2:54 a.m. I was not gonna record anything today. I have one more video that I need to edit from yesterday. Thought I was gonna have the computer all to myself, but something changed with my husband's schedule. I then finish edit everything, and I didn't really online that much as well. So I was going through some on Twitter to see what to share with you. So let's go on Twitter. I have several. I had to skim through it. This is my back end. All right, I saw it, but we're coming to it. It's not did I put it? I think I did. Yes, I did. All right, we'll come to it later. I sort of arranged the tweets in a way on my list in a way where in terms of relevance. First one. Is it that one? This one is there too, but the only book, yeah, that's the first one. Okay, the only book I care about is Harry's memoirs and One Day Meghan's, both in their own words. Every other book is just pure speculation and rehashing of what's already in the public domain. Okay, that's right. Those are the only two books that I will purchase. Me too. I used to think that, but I realize anyone who tries to actually write positively is drawn out on purpose. Omid's book was great, and I just ordered Sam's Meghan Misunderstood. I've heard the squad talking about Meghan Misunderstood before, but I don't have it. But I bought Omid's book, Finding Freedom, because when he was promoting the book, every station that I was watching him, they were just bashing him, and he stood his ground He stood by what he wrote, and that was the only reason I bought the book. Other than that, I wasn't gonna buy it. Give him that support because he fought for that book. But Meghan misunderstood. I'm not gonna buy it. The next book I'm gonna buy is Harry's memoir. All right, we need to support those very, very few who go against the Uyghur Mafia. That issue. Yesterday, after I finished edit one of the 3 videos that I made, I stopped at Baron's station while he was doing a live feed. So I made comment, and he was talking about 60-minute Australia, something like that, that he saw, and how the narrative was so negative. And I post something on my community board asking people, I mean, I guess when I'm ready, I could always look for it, but you know, I put it on my community board. If anybody have the link, to put it on the comment for me, to make it easier for me, because I will do a review, talk about it and criticize it, because sometimes we need to do that. Because I think 60-Minute Australia also did a piece about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. When I was watching it, I was like, what? If I didn't watch the trial, I would have believed them. So it's not the first time they've done that. All right, so there's the mainstream media is putting people into the cloud. So we individually have to put our truth. I mean, we don't have that huge platform as them, but if we're telling what's going on in our community and our neighborhood and things like that, let other people know. At some point, I know someone mentioned on my comment section not to talk about what's going on with Palestine or something like that. I have to show you guys some of the videos that they're showing. It is ridiculous. Okay, the book, we were talking about 60 minutes, because the mainstream media have a narrative. They want to control how we see and do things. Like I said, after the 2020 election, they were waiting for US to close off the nonsense that they're trying to do. We're still fighting. We are still fighting. We're not out of the woods yet, because you could see the same pattern of things going on in every other countries in different forms. Okay, depend on their circumstances or the narrative that they already have. Each country is directing itself toward the same narrative. Is America who's still trying. They're waiting for America. You see in Israel, at some point, I don't remember, I think they were taking all the African, get them out of there. Okay, you see the Trump and the US was trying to put a wall, prevent people from coming in. And then you have in UK, what did they do? Putting people, ship them off to Rwanda. Okay, the same narrative is going everywhere. Okay, they have a plan. They're gonna make it happen. So it's up to us to let people know the truth. Can you imagine if it was you, that mother who's staring at her dead child? You want the world to know the pain you went through. Who's gonna tell the story? From what I've seen so far, nobody's talking about it. All right, let's see here. I'm glad Sam's... Oh, did I finish with that? From 60 minutes, I went to all of this. Okay, Omid's book was great, and I just ordered Sam's Meghan Misunderstood. We need to support those very, very few who go against the Uyghur Mafia. Yep. Okay, I'm glad Sam Smith's book didn't invite more abuse toward the Sussexes. He is also a fierce defender when on TV, but nothing trumps Harry and Meghan's own words. Okay, let's see here. I hate these experts speaking for them. The Harry is a... Oh, this part got me fun. Got me thinking. What was it? It was several videos ago. Could be 2 or 3. No, not yesterday. Maybe the day before. So, I was reading a tweet. It crossed my mind yesterday. All this stuff were going to in my head, where some of the royal expert was saying Diana was talking from the dead or something like that. I'm like, oh my God, are they taking some of my humble opinion and then put it out there thinking it's facts? It crossed my mind yesterday. I already did the video. I don't remember which video it's in. I read the tweet or whatever, but one of the squatters took a screenshot of one of the tabloid about Princess Diana talking from the dead or something like that. making reference as if Princess Diana is telling William or something. And it crossed my mind yesterday. I was like, oh my God, are they freaking listening to my podcast thinking I'm talking? I know how Princess Diana is feeling from the dead, because I think the video, this video in particular, actually, yeah, that was a quick sneak peek that I put out there, where this woman, in that video I was saying how Princess Diana no longer protecting William and stuff like that. She's just gonna scoop over and let it whack it. Let whatever coming William's way happen, because he's not defending his mother's legacy. So that's what crossed my mind yesterday. And they think that it crossed my mind as if they taking my words, my humble opinion. If you see in the corner of my on the screen, I put in my humble opinion. All this on my humble opinion, reading between the things that's happening and stuff like that. But anyway, let's continue. Let's read what's there and then move. Okay, I don't know why people are assuming the book is going to be all about the Sussexes. The man has been a royal reporter for 10 plus years. If we go by his recent Yahoo article, the book promises to be very interesting read. I for one can't wait. Respect your position though. Okay, is he talking about the Omid's book? Probably, because Omid just put something out that he got a deal or whatever the talk was. Everything is final, so he's working on it. Okay, I'm not talking about particular author. It's just a general view on all books about the Sussexes written by others. Okay, can't wait for Harry's memoir. I will read Meghan Misunderstood. Good review lately. Okay, also Harry, and it's up to us to do the promotion for them, the positive Sussex books, whoever wrote about the Sussexes. So it's up to us, whoever gets to read it, put it out there for others to know, because you're not gonna hear the mainstream media do it. Okay, can't wait for Harry's memoir. I will read Meghan Misunderstood. Good review lately. Also, Harry, not just Meghan, told us a lot in the Oprah interview. He was very clear about how his son's skin color was talked about by a family member, not just once, but multiple times, as well as the firm targeting him, his wife, and kid, colluding with British press. Reading this comment, there's one tweet I did not put out, I didn't bookmark, but I was reading it. Someone put okay, I'm done, let me see if I could see it. Put a screenshot of some of the thing these people were talking about in terms of you know, the Karens. Oh wow, now I'm seeing new stuff. I didn't see this before. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm going through a whole bunch. They were talking, I guess from a social media post, they were talking about how this guy usually talk the truth. Let me bookmark it. Talk about the skin color. Who is, oh, so that's the thing maybe Baron was talking about. Let's listen to it now.
Is humble in her.
You know what? Like I said, let me leave that alone. I'll watch the whole thing and then make my review. Alright, this was not on my list, so let me leave that. But it's a must do. Thank God I heard Baron, Royal Sussex, he spoke about it. So I'll take my time and then review the whole thing and then give my opinion on it, because this is the best way to go about these things, because when they put their nonsense out, it's up to us to set the record straight. Okay, so the 60-minute video will come at a different time. I don't know when I have the time. Okay, the most important readership of Prince Harry's memoir is not the royal family, reporters, or even the public, not really. Archie and Lilibet, the most important future readers, will hear their father's story directly from their father, a gift his children will cherish. That is true. Okay, I believe he will share a walk in his shoes, a journey through his life of what this prince lived, the good and bad interwoven together to have a crystal clear look at the greatest prince of the 20th century, that he has reached this level of greatness by changing others' lives. There's something I said yesterday in one of my videos. I've edited that already. I did 3 videos yesterday, and there's one more I need to actually start. Is that the way term of sequence, how things happen to turn Harry into the man that he is, was a way for us to have his the type of a figure of our century, of our lifetime, this kind of thing. I forgot how I put it, but sometimes I'm amazed how the way I say certain things, but I said it better on the on that other video. Right, so I think it's the third one, which it was shorter. It was like 21 minutes, I think. It's the one that was talking about Prince Charles, who took money from Bin Laden or something. Maybe I'll make that public today. The others could wait, but anyway, let's continue. All right, I agree that the memoir will be about his life apart from the royal, because that's what a memoir is about. The royal rats want it to be about the others because they are too lazy to write their own memoir, and they want to be featured in Harry's book. They can write their own boring books. Okay, so Chu never really thought about that. Okay, but it will be his side only, which is biased. Hey, he has to tell his own perspective. For years we have, I don't know, a library worth of books about how other people perceive him. Okay, so his book, his has to be biased because it is his life. We get to see based on his eyes, his perspective. So yeah, okay, your story can only be told by you. Exactly. Others will only have conjectures and never an accurate story. Harry is the only one that can tell Harry's story. It is his story, not yours. Exactly. Let's see, 7 comment under that. Okay, let's see here. That's the one I just read. Your story can only be told by you. Okay, that's the one. Okay, the ones that have been written from others' perspective is not enough for you. He's writing a memoir. That's exactly what it means. His story from his perspective. Go write yours. Yeah, I mean, what did she think? It, of course, is gonna be his side of story. That's his story through his perspective. What did she expect? Okay, that's what an autobiography is. Only you can talk about every second of the life you live and everything going through your mind. Yeah. Do you even understand what a memoir is? That's a good question. Okay, that's what a biography is. His life from his perspective. No, that's an autobiography. Oh God, a biography is historical fact of people's truth. Don't factor into it. This will be what he believed his story is. Okay, live. Okay, let's see here. All right, and they'll have full access to the detail of their parents' behavior toward their respective families, which I'm sure they'll find very comforting. Okay, his children are his family too, and his first priority. He chose to protect them and their mother from the fate their grandmother fell to. That is true. I'm sure they'll be incredible appreciative. Let's just hope. Okay, we have to pray that those kids will cherish the life that they live with their parents. Okay, the reason I'm saying this, despite the fact that we need to be honest with certain things. Okay, we need to be honest with certain things. Just because Harry did all those steps to protect his family, or his kids gonna see what he did and appreciate that. This is where our prayers need to go to. When those kids are growing up, right now they have no clue, they have no understanding of what's going on. We need to pray for them to understand and appreciate what Meghan, especially Harry, did for them. Get them out of that institution with a whole bunch of pedophiles roaming around the place. Okay? We need to pray for Archie and Lily to understand the sacrifice his father did. Why am I saying this? Not every children or every child, not every child is gonna understand the effort, the sacrifices their parents did for them. Perfect example, perfect example. Look at January 6th, what happened in America. So many soldiers risked their lives to give us the freedom that many of us think we have, to be able to speak, to practice religion, to do certain things, to do certain things to a certain extent, because we still need to respect others, so we don't impose things onto others. This is the perfect world that I'm talking here, but it's not that perfect in the United States. Okay, so we have all these soldiers who have died to protect our freedom. What the hell just happened in January 6th? Their offspring, many of them, I'm pretty sure some of their parents were in the military. Okay, to give them that freedom to speak their mind, and then not only that, freedom to do what they just did. But I don't think this is what their great-grandparents fought for them to take down that the institution, okay, the democracy. Okay, this is what I mean. So we need to pray for the line of Harry's offspring to appreciate and understand what Harry and Meghan just did for them, because I'm not trying to say I can tell the future. If I knew how to the future will be, my life would have been perfect. Okay, I do not know, but based on other people's experience, things that have happened, things that we could see with our own two eyes, not every child come the way that their parents have hoped for. I could understand, okay, because parents make mistakes too. I could understand, because once you leave the hospital with your children or child, some people have twins or multiples, okay, once you leave the hospital after giving birth, there is no manual how to raise your children. The only manual that you have is your own experience and how you feel you think is best for your children, and then things that your parents did to you that you don't like, you're gonna improve on it, or things that you like, you feel like it's necessary for your kids to continue that same thing. Okay, so there is no manual how to raise kids.
Suffered, do everything you can to make sure that whatever negative experiences that you had, that you can make it right for your kids. We chose to put our mental health first. That's what we're doing, and that's what we will continue to do. Isn't this all about breaking the cycle? Isn't this all about making sure that history doesn't repeat itself? That whatever pain and suffering has happened to you, that you don't pass on?
So let's just hope Archie and Lily will understand and appreciate Harry and Meghan's kind of parenting, and then I'm pretty sure, like I said, there are things Archie's not gonna like and Lilibet not gonna like. Okay, not every kid wants to tell them, okay, it's time for bed or this or that. Okay, so it's up to them. Those minor things that they didn't like that Harry, I'm pretty sure they're gonna see some things that Harry and Meghan did for them that they don't like, so they're gonna improve on that. This is the part that we want. Okay, to continue the same lifestyle that Harry and Meghan are providing them, and then improve on it. And the most important part here is that when you're telling your children no, you need to tell them why you're telling them no. It's not good to do it. You don't just say no, okay, and then leave it as that because you're the mother. This is my authoritative thing on you, I'm imposing on you. Don't do it. You need to tell them that. Okay, you don't touch the fire because you're gonna get burned. It hurt. Okay, don't go outside right now because I don't know, it's too hot, the sun is beaming or something like that. You need to tell them why. That way they could process your way of thinking. That's one thing I've always done with my children. But sometimes when they keep on going, why, and then I'll just say, because I said so, okay? But initially, you need to tell them why. Like, for instance, my son is into exercise, okay? And when they were toddlers, I tried my very best to feed them healthy food and everything. Because once your taste bud is eating healthy, you continue that same lifestyle. But for some reason the father did something and whatever. But now my oldest is into exercise and do things, and was it yesterday? No, the day before. I give him a crash course about fitness. And I told him there's 3 things you need to worry about when it comes to eating healthy. And you need to eat in order for you to build muscle. Just because you are in a diet, that doesn't mean you have to starve yourself. You want to build muscle, you must eat, but you have to eat properly. When to eat and how to eat and what to eat. Okay, I told him 3 things. You need to know about protein, fat, and carb. Most people will tell you you don't need carb, you don't need fat because they're gonna get you fat. No, that's not the way at all. Okay, if you eat them the proper time, depend on your activities, you will be fine. Okay, I told him carb and fat, especially carb, you eat it when you know you're gonna do exercise, you're gonna do a lot of movement, because carb is energy, and some fat as well. Okay, you need that in your body. Okay, and how the amount, when I didn't go into micronutrient, but he's only 12, so if you go into micronutrient where you calculate how many gram of fat, how many gram of carb, how many gram of protein, that's a different level. But for now, I told him the basic. Okay, and I told him after you work out, the best meal to eat, best nutrient to eat is protein. Protein is there to build muscle. All right, so I told him that, and I said your homework for you is to look at all the foods that you like, natural, like greens and those kind of thing that you like, that has all of these, and let me know so I could buy it for you. Because I tried to get him into eating right, but it wasn't going anywhere. So now he wants to do it, and I told him what he needs to know, the basic of basic, and then tell me what to buy for you. And then if I see there's a problem with it, then I will explain to you why this is not good for certain things. All right, so we need to tell our children why we are telling them certain things. And another thing that I show him in terms of building muscle, I was already at my computer at my desk. I show him some bodybuilders. All right, they have the perfect body. All right, those that all women will flock over. All right, there's this Russian guy who moved, I think Russian Australian guy, Aziz or something like that. Perfect body, young kid, probably in his late teens. All right, what happened to him? He's dead. He had the perfect body. Okay, is he enjoying that body right now? No. Where he's at? Under the ground. So I told him about steroid. Okay, I literally told him there are people who wants to have that perfect body, and then they go into doing injecting their body with stuff that's not good for them. Okay, I told him about it, and I said, if you want to live a longer life to enjoy the body that you created, you need to do it the proper way. So he's at the age where he could start fresh, clean, and everything. So I gave him other bodybuilders who had died. They have that huge muscle, those that women will flock over. But where are they now? They're freaking under the ground. Okay? So I had to explain that to him. So we need to tell our kids why certain things so they could understand. So now that I told him, he's at the age he should remember and understand. If he goes and do something stupid, my heart is not gonna break for him, because I told him. Because I told him why he should not do certain things. And then I giving him the opportunity to tell me what he wants to eat. That way I could get it for him. So I set the foundation for him. It's up to him. And I told him if he wants to do it the right way, let me know. It will be a little bit hard for him to do it the way I would want him to do it, because he's gonna go to school, because there's intervals in terms of how and when to eat certain things, but he won't be able to do that when he's at school. So the basic of basic, I start telling him what he needs. All right, so you need to tell your children things why. Okay, he's at the age where he wants to do that. So I told him literally 2 days ago. I told him. All right, so yeah, with Archie and Lily, let's just hope they appreciate and understand what Harry and Meghan did for them. Okay, they didn't ask to be born, but they need to understand. All right, so let me move on before I say something stupid and then the squad come after me. I'm sure many of us don't like some of the things our own parents did to us, when we make sure not to continue that. And Harry did say it actually under me, you can see, is to make sure the things that your parents did that was wrong and not to continue it. But Charles doesn't see that. If hitting your head on the wall, your kids should continue hitting his head on the wall. That's not the way he said it, but that's the thing I got. All right, next tweet. Okay, anti-Meghan Markle trolls insist that we need to believe Tom Bower's book. Does that include the part where Meghan Markle's father threatened to kill another man, and because of that, the other man is now getting a restraining order? I just saw something about TMZ. I think I have it somewhere. Maybe this is making reference to that as well. Let's see here. Markle's father, Meghan's father, allegedly threatened to kill a well-known paparazzi company owner, and now the man is asking a judge for protection against him. It's not funny, but hey, they got what they wanted out of him. He's a grown man. He should understand and never sold his daughter out. That's on him. I can't feel sorry for any of these people. Okay, according to legal documents obtained by The Blast, Thomas Markle reportedly claimed in a new book that a paparazzi company owner screwed him in a deal over photos and video that says he will, quote, kill him. The owner, Jeff Rayner, I had a feeling that was the one. The owner, Jeff Rayner, filed a restraining order in Los Angeles County courts, asking a judge to keep Markle away from him. But they were all over him. Okay, chase him all the way to Mexico. Even there was one tweet I was reading where they were telling time by time, like every 30 minutes, what he was doing. So all of a sudden, he should have known. These people have no care for you. When they want you, they put you on a pedestal. Once they're done with you, they'll put you under the ground. Okay, there's the laugh. What? Restraining order requests are public. I know there's a lie in here somewhere, because Bauer, is the incident true or not? If it's a lie, the Duke of Mexico might have a libel suit he can actually win. It's still not worth having Meghan's attention, though, in my opinion. Okay, yet the trolls keep ranting that it's Meghan who is the nasty one in that family. I mean, come on, you know the common sense is in reverse with these derangers, and that she's evil for stopping him seeing her children. I won't let that fruitcake anywhere near them ever. Okay, fruitcake. Okay, did Rumpelstiltskin get cheated out of his money? That's his fault. Okay, he's getting what he saw, because he should never have sold his daughter out. Okay, right now he should have been at a position where he's enjoying his grandchildren. Well, then again, his other kids, from my understanding, I could be wrong, okay, his other children, he doesn't even have any relationship with them, so let alone those other children's children. But okay, next one. Okay, can you imagine Meghan dropping archetype on her birthday? That's me responding. I saw it a few minutes ago when I was grabbing links to share, put on the list for you guys. There's me responding. Meghan will be like, quote, happy birthday to me, squaddies. Here, go eat for a while. Don't eat all at once. Haha, I love your comment. Thought of it too. Summer is almost getting over. Hoping this is her birthday gifts to her supporters. Last year, we got the incredible 40x40, which yielded great result. So true, sis. Okay, whenever her grace decided to drop that podcast, I will drop everything to support her. I will listen with relish. I think we all will do the same. That will be something. Can't wait. Yeah, don't give me hope, my heart can't take it. Okay, oh, we have to keep hoping. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. This is Joanne. Joanne is one of the good squaddies. All right, okay. Oh my, they're mad at us again. All right, let's see, who is she talking about? Their response to the Bower's book is truly sickening. The whole crew is as morally bankrupt as I ever seen, from the Harkles themselves to Sunshine Sacks to the Sussex squad to Scobie to all the others carrying their waters. Is just a nauseating and pervasive cast of characters. Okay, I see Sussex squad. So we're supposed to take Tom Brower's lies and eat it? nah, if she is saying something wrong, we have to put him in his place because they're setting the narrative for the future. Like Meghan is a bad person from the beginning, when Meghan is completely opposite. Okay, what were we supposed to do with the book? All right, they needed the squad support to get it the make news. Okay, they needed the squad support to get it the make news in the US and to get the book to actually sell, just like Barrow needs Meg to sue so he could get attention and make news in the US. That's another thing. One of the conversation I was having in the comment section, someone was saying, yeah, they needed Meghan to sue. But my perfect solution for this, I wish I was a good writer, because I would have borrowed the book at the library and then like correct the book chapter by chapter, line by line. Every lies that I see that I could correct, I will correct it. Probably the title of the book will make a reference to his book, okay, to correct his lies. That's the perfect way to correct that. And then bring receipts, show receipt of all of those lies he's putting. Okay, the book didn't do what they thought it would. Now they're blaming us. What did they want us to do? We can't support lies. We cannot support lies. We then freak out, I guess, is the trigger. No lawsuit, no statement acknowledging there was another work of fiction out there. Nothing. They all live it. Okay, what's funny is they think Americans are litigious as hell. Partly true, but we ain't dumb. I was like, there's a tweet I was having a conversation about. It has to do with women's rights and all of that, and the person saying that the lifespan of men is shorter than women, and we got to a point where I said something like, it's not our fault. We tell you to work hard instead of working smarter. And it went on. There's more that I said, and then the response come back and says, well, don't blame us when you're whining. And I said in response, I will not be whining if you're not getting in our business. Okay, only women knows how to take care of their body and all of that, something like that. All right. What's funny is they think okay, I just read that we go to win and we don't waste money on chumps looking for validation. The chumps try to sue us, we make them pay our fees. Exactly. They're mad at us on days that end day. Okay, strange that they think it's sickening that we didn't just let Tom Bauer lies just stands without tearing them to shred. It also makes me laugh that they keep going on about Sunshine Shy. Okay, I've heard that name before, but I don't know for where. I know what's this guy? Oh, I can't think of anything. Never mind. They're complaining because nobody's buying Bowles' dud. Okay, guess Tumba is a liar, is upset he helped bump up the sales of Meghan Misunderstood. Oh, is that why? There's another tweet I was reading that says about Meghan Misunderstood. I didn't know about that. Very interesting. Let's see here. Bump up, there's the thumbs up. Okay, I wasn't sure. Oh, they are big mad at us for not buying their Royal Apocryphal book. Whatever. Okay, the GIF. Okay, they thought they get to gloat about the book being a bestseller. The squad said, not today, Satan. That's for sure. Okay, the book is trash, and the author himself said he wrote lies to mess with Meghan and to get her to sue him. Oh, very interesting, because now the tabloid wants their position. Why will we enable lies? Okay, really, did he say that? Very interesting. So, like I said, in other forms, not only for the future, for people who's searching for Meghan, the other thing is they want her to call them to court so they could question her. They will go on and on and on about things. That's probably that. Okay, because the tabloid wants to make money, so they will use that lawsuit to do that. Okay, for what? Are they mad because we're not giving that book our time and energy? Are they mad because the only people talking about the fan fiction is the British media and haters? That's why the Rangers are begging for Meghan to sue to give that flap free publicity and attention. Very interesting. Remember, this was the book that was supposed to make us abandon Harry and Meghan and join the Rangers club instead. I think they're a bit upset. Hilarious. Very interesting about that. Why didn't they respond with their wallet? That's fine. They were the one with high expectations, so they should have responded according and forget about the squad. It was their time to shine. That is true. Okay, you know what happened when my fave put out 2 books, a magazine, and closed capture, and invested in a coffee startup. I purchased the books, got on a waiting list for the magazine, ordered the clothing, and purchased the coffee. You can't be a supporter just standing on the sideline. That's for sure. Then Harry and Meghan were acknowledged that flap of a book, lol. The audacity to think that they will respond to trash. I love that response.
The cheek, the nerve, the gall, the audacity, and the gumption.
I still don't see what get her knickers in a bunch. A whole dictionary of words to say nothing meaningful or comprehensible. Why are we supposed to be mad? Okay, why are we supposed? That's what that means. Why are we supposed to be mad about it? Again, I did ask the Sussex squad for a response to this, and they sent me this. Let's see, 22 seconds. All right, let's go to the next tweet. It goes on 22 seconds. Already 42 seconds. Okay, now we're up to the TMZ thing. Thomas Markle is out for revenge, vowing he'll kill a tabloid owner who he feel wronged him, and now the man wants a court to step in and force protection. All right, I'm not gonna click the TMZ thing. Alright, Thomas Markle is out for revenge, vowing to kill a tabloid owner who he feel wronged him, and now the man wants a court to step in and force protection. Wasn't y'all in bed with him too? Hey Harvey, better get one too when you are at it. I don't feel sorry for the sperm donor. None of them. Alright, they all had ill intention. Alright, you know your daughter is trying to protect herself and all of that. Instead, you join in, so there's no feeling there. Okay, lies all the way. Did I read that? You should have listened to your daughter Meghan when she begged you to stop your relationship with the media, stay away from those tabloids. Instead, you sided with the UK media against her, and you watch as they abuse and vilify her. You mad? Okay, you made your bed, lie in it. That is true. What is it in the I think text message where was the Knopf suggested for Meghan to mention in her letter to tell the father, you know, you're not picking up the phone and all of that. And this is the part I believe, in my humble opinion, Knopf feel like he was part of the author suggesting something, but Meghan was like, okay, that's a good idea, I'll revise, I think that's what she said, revise that part and insert it in the letter, this kind of thing. All right, let's see here. Jason Knopf, please come get your muse. Okay, then Wooden too. Okay, another reason Meghan and Harry need to keep their 2 very young children away from his man, I guess this man. He has the potential of violence when he doesn't get his way. Yep, that's a perfect way of looking at it. Okay, watching karma unfold like, okay, karma, he bullied his daughter for money. Thomas like to play the poor victim. He is trying to create distance from his decision to have the paparazzi photos before the wedding. He knew what he was doing and made money doing it. It backfired, so now we have this new Markle drama. That's his. Meghan have nothing to do with that. That's his. Okay, Thomas Jr. threatened to trespass at Oprah's house. They are dangerous and sick men. Wasn't the father was the one who was doing that, not the brother? There was a picture of him in front of Harpo or something like that. I don't know if it was Photoshop or whatever, but I thought it was the father. I could be wrong. I don't know. Okay, who need payback when karma's on your side? Okay, karma, what? Okay, chill out, man. Alright, so if that is even true, alright, if that's even true, maybe the paper wants to make money. Alright, just like we were talking about the Tom Bowers book, where they wanted the squad to do something about it, but to talk about it, but nobody really. Instead, we criticize it and take screenshot of stuff and different segment where he was being interviewed, or different segment of where different people were talking about it, presenters were talking about it. All right, next tweet. Thomas Markle former friend, the tabloid photographer Jeff Rayner, is now filing a restraining order against him. Amazing T, there's a laugh, you reap what you saw. There's it here. Thomas Markle tabloid honcho file for restraining order. He's gonna kill me. They all are baggage for God. Baggage for God. This is a thread. Okay, It seems Thomas Markle made some claim to Tom Bauer and his new book, Revenge. I will not be repeating them as it was an actual death threat, which explained why Mr. Rayner did not show up for court on the 1st. Okay, this was filed on the 20th of July. Oh, I'm not aware of that. Okay, let's go into it. Okay, these are the response. Okay, it's hard to see. Let's see here. Let me bookmark this. I wasn't even aware of that. Let's bookmark this and like it. What is that? Request for civil harassment restraining order. Okay, certain things is redacted. Okay, full name Jeff Rayner, so 48. Okay, name Amen something. First name, okay, your address, that's this person from form. Okay, civil harassment. Okay, I'll come back to this another time. Okay, it was not on my list. Okay, well, and Meghan was the problem, huh? So I'm guessing this more than a lover spot. There's a laugh. I think we all knew this relationship wasn't going to last. Well, maybe all Rayner needs to do is deposit funds into Tom Sr.'s account like he did in the past. He was around Tom Sr. enough to know what comes with a money sign, what calms him down. That makes sense. Karma is beautiful indeed. All right, Tom Sr. Running his mouth to bowel movement. Drop him right in it. I expect Tom Sr. to quickly deny he ever spoke to bowel movement. Okay, I saw this. What is that now? Okay, when was that? No date. March 2nd. Okay, what year? Okay, let's see here. 3:33 p.m. Speaking on behalf of himself and his dad, Thomas Markle Jr. tell us, quote, first of all, Jeff Rayner being threatened by a 78-year-old man who had a heart attack and stroke recently and walks with a cane poses a threat to you. That's ridiculous and pathetic and embarrassing on your behalf. He continued, I mean, you just never know. You just never know. But at the same time, is this even true? Alright, he continued, quote, and on another note, you should file one on me also because I feel the same way as my father feels. Toward you and your company, Coleman Rayner. That's so quote. Did he even say that? Thomas Markle is out for revenge, vowing he'll kill a tabloid owner who he feels wronged him, and now the man wants a court to step in and force protection. Jeff Rayner, co-owner of tabloid and news agency Coleman Rayner, says he's scared of what Markle might do. This after Markle's father allegedly threatened Rayner in a recent book. From a recent book? Is that true? Is this serious? His father, Meghan's father, allegedly threatened Rayner in a recent book. Oh my God, this is all... Nah, this is all nonsense. It's a plot. It's like I was reading. It's a plot to get them to court. To say nonsense. It's a plot. Oh my God, I don't believe this is true. What is it that author who's easily lie about things that can easily be debunked on any platform and with evidence, and some part Meghan have said in other videos, so he's easily to say things like that. This is probably a plot. I don't think so. I don't believe that one bit. It's a plot to get them to file something. Okay, according to the restraining order obtained by TMZ, Markle is quoted as saying, quote, I got screwed by Rayner and I'm going to find a way to screw him over before I die. I don't think so. I want to tear him down. If they tell me I've got terminal cancer, then I'll kill him because I have nothing to lose. This is so freaking stupid. The book in question is Tom Revenge. Yeah, this is a make-up something. I don't believe it one bit. I do not believe it one bit. Remember, all of these, the tabloid, the book, all of them, they all just won. Okay, now it's not getting the traction based on what I'm reading so far because the squad are not promoting. You know, so this is their next step, their plot. Okay, Tom Brower. This is a promotion also for people to go and read and see what else. This is nonsense. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna mute the name of the book, and I'm probably gonna black it. Okay, I'm not gonna promote this. Okay, and the document, when it says, since he is 78 years old, I anticipate he will use a gun or other weapon. Oh my God. To carry out possible attack. The tabloid honcho says he thought of Marco getting revenge has caused him anxiety and stress during his daily life. This part where Tom Rainer probably saying certain things, I believe it, because I think they're on the same page with the author and everything else. But the part about Marco, for some reason, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Then again, who knows? As for the beef between Rainer and Marco, Thomas sued Coleman Rainer last year, claiming an agreement the two parties made for stage photos ruined his relationship with his daughter Meghan and son-in-law Prince Harry. They never had any relationship.
But I hope that helps you understand what it had come to, that I would step my family back from all I have ever known. But the media is a powerful force.
Right. So that may have been one of the things that upset her. And of course the photographs were a setup. I was set up by a guy named Jeff Rayner and another guy named Dylan Howard, who was with American Media, I think. And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
Let's see here. I don't believe this thing. This is just a setup. Like this, it was a setup. It's a setup to ruin the wedding. Okay, to stop the wedding or something. This is another setup, I think, also. Not only for the book, for someone to sue somebody, so things could spill in the court. Okay, now karma don't wait much longer anymore. Now we see even karma is taking a good and fast pace to reverse bad thing to those who have acted wrong. All right, the girls are once again fighting among one another. How is Tom Sr. going to prove he is no threat? Flash his statement on a whiteboard to the judge. He probably will have to prove he had a heart attack 2 months to do the judge as well. As you sow, so shall you reap. Okay, I know there's no such word. I just like the way they sound. Should be Thomas DeMarco's motto and his coat of arms. All right, let's go to the next one. When my eyes start seeing the words like this, I'm getting tired. Next tweet, and I have more tweets to share. All right, do you